there's a thing there. Amazing thing is, I managed to stay up here. This foot here, a little bit wet. Wow. Yeah. In that grass, it's a little stump. Yeah.
Another live show. You everybody.
Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of the live show, the electric unicycle live show, the Speedy Feet live show. How you all doing today, this afternoon, this morning, wherever you are? Probably most of you in the United States. Let us know in the comments below. I'm sure you will. I hope you do anyway. Let's try and join the old Wi-Fi network. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Whilst having a nice beverage. In the, what can only be described as the poo cup. It won't connect, you see, these iPhones. Terrible things. Terrible, terrible, terrible things. Cool. Oh well. Never mind. We'll try that again in a minute. Let me get up with you guys in the old live chat. Don't forget to put your name, the wheel, and the country you're from, and ideally, the mileage you've done so far on which machines. That's what we're looking for. We're looking to see what the mileage is like. Here we go. And I will read you out. This week we've got a couple of bits and bobs to add in. We've got one new viewer's video that someone sent in to display. Tasty. Live feed. Here we go. Live streaming. Gonna get there in a minute. I am gonna get there. And I'll be able to see the comments, which I can just about now. Yes, good. Michael King is in the house. I can see. Now it's actually working. Patrick is in the house, who owns a V10 in motion. V10. He doesn't know his kilometers though. Come on, Patrick. Number 1 E+, South Carolina, United States. Ronnie Rankin. Hi, Ronnie. How's it going? Amora Edwards, Red G, also on electricpeople.org. Hello all. We got one guy called Colbol HD from the UK. Rich Skull is in the house. Hello Rich, hope you're doing well. Bristol UK, E+, M10, Nicola and MSX. Good evening. Also getting a coffee now. That is Martin. It's a Jeep thing. Michael King is from Georgia, United States of America. He's got a KS18L and then more than 1,000 miles. We've got a Ninebot 1C, 275 miles, UK. We've got an ill-fated Ninebot P, UK. Still going strong, I assume. Martin from Holland, still one wheel, 1E plus and around 400 kilometers. Omidel is MCM5 from Romania, listening in headphones at the gym. There you go. Get those muscles working, pumping. Yeah. Pumping, pumping. Ah, phone's ringing because we're in here now. So because we're in here, the phone's got to ring. So that's good. What have we got then? We've got Olav, who's got the KS18XL, 5,100 kilometers, and a Tesla with 2,200 kilometers from Norway. That just about rounds that up. Someone's asking, who was asking? That was Omidel, is requesting news about the Gotway MSX Pro. It keeps trying to connect to my phone. The answer machine is on. That's good then. That's all right, because Mike's not in the office today. Well, he was, but he's left. Right, okay. So, shall we put some of that information up about the? Has everyone heard this? We heard it from people who are just general customers. Are they? Or was it Gotway put it on Facebook or something? Gotway. We asked about it. Official Gotway Facebook page group thing. Put it out, didn't they? So, have we got anything on it? Oh, Raymond Simmons is in the house. MCM5, MSX, KS16X, 400 plus miles.
Check the script.
Oh, the script. We got a script here.
Yeah.
It's just out of shot. Put it down here. Don't want any sneak peeks, do we? Oh, the script. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's on the script about the MSX Pro. Some of you may have seen. Some of you may not. But so first up, we have got the viewers' videos. Now this is the top 3 from competition number 20. So someone today, well, by next week, next Wednesday, will have £25 store credit to their name at speedyfeet.co.uk. So should we play top videos? So you need to vote on these. Okay, so there'll be numbers on there. Remember them. Vote at the end in the comment section which one you think deserves to win. So let's watch that video. Viewers videos. Hey, there we go. Rightio. So that is the competition. So vote away. I see some of you have already voted. We've got 201, 205, 205, 207, 207. So keep voting. If you're watching this after the fact, you still need to vote up until this Wednesday. So 15th of Jan at the moment, time of filming. And it will soon be next Wednesday where we can pick out that winner from the top 3 voted for by you, the viewers. That's the whole point of viewers' videos. You guys submit them and you guys vote, guys and girls. On Facebook, we got Cosmo Wheeler that says, "Talk, talk, talk, hi." Hi, how you doing? We got Nabil Arshrad watching. Paul Edward Binney is online. James Mucklin, Nicola Plus, 2,000. No, that's not kilometres. He's got the 21,700. Pennsylvania, and he's got 380 miles on it. So welcome everybody that's joined in the last couple of minutes. Right, okay, so from that point of view, we've got quite a few votes coming in. I won't count them all because obviously we wait until next week anyway, and then Mario count them up. Who has been out riding in the absolute tip of a weather that we've been having? So we've gone out today and did some filming. Basically, nice sunny weather, absolutely hammers it down. Nice sunny weather, absolutely hammers it down. Round and round in circles we went trying to get some. You've got to basically, you can't have all the equipment out in that weather, so just keep hiding it, or not going out of the car, whatever, waiting for it to break. But we did have some nice sunshine at the same time. So we're out on the Nicola doing some video and the KS16X. Got some nice slow motions of going through some puddles, so that should be quite nice for both of them, for both those review videos. I think they're both on the 650 kilometre review now, so those videos will be coming up imminently, next week or two, hopefully, all being well. What have we got up next? We have got viewers video, one new submission. Now Mario is in the mission control room, hopefully he can hear me. Let's play the one submission sent in last week. Now, possibly.
Viewers videos.
Does anybody else have issues with dogs when they're riding? I never have. But so many people write in saying that they have issues with dogs, and there's a video. What's this? There's things on the screen. What's this? There's cool stuff on the screen. What is it? Wow, that flashed up, didn't it? You would think that we don't know what we're doing. You would think that, but actually that was planned. Honestly. Has anyone else had dogs chase after them? I never have. I've seen someone get bitten by a dog before. And in fact, one of our customers who came in here, fairly local to us, actually got grabbed by a Labrador and then thrown off the wheel. And Ivan, who came down for the Winter Madness, got knocked off a wheel by a lab as well, I think, a Labrador. Perhaps it's just Labradors, is it? Completely mental. I think both owners just walked off with their dogs whilst left the person riding the wheel in ruins. So, not that great. But I've never had any dog chase me, so never really had any issues with it. In fact, Bruce, I run with Bruce, as you guys have seen in the videos. Brucey boy, I mean, he's grown up with it, so he's fairly used to it. But he's not bothered by him at all. And very rarely causes me any issues. never crosses the path of the wheel or anything like that. It's probably just learned it over time. So, no, never really had any issues whatsoever. We've got hard to use the drone in the rain. It's impossible to use the drone in the rain because it's the Skydio, and if you get a droplet of rain on the lens of the cameras it uses for its auto navigation, it goes nuts and it will crash. So you can't use it then. Mind you, can't really use many drones out in the rain. So yeah, I was out the other day. Wind literally blew me to a stop. Yes, it's been incredible. We had a storm. Well, I can't remember the name of it now. Is it Storm Brendan or something? Some name like that. Hello from sunny Bournemouth. KS16X. That's the King Song KS16X. 21.6 degrees where Senator Perry is. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I was attacked by a dog, but had my full body armour. Ninebot 1E plus, outrunning a dog. Well, just not going to happen, he says. Yeah, absolutely. 12, 13 miles an hour, and that's your lot. So you're going down. Gregor and Nicholas Nicolaisen from Norway. Hello, welcome. Italy, 16X and a 14M with many miles. Paul Edward Binney is still riding the KS16X, weather permitting. He's done approximately 700 miles on it from Durham, and that's on Facebook. There you go. 700 miles, not bad. Trying to think how long you've had it now, that wheel. Not that long. Hello, Tevlon. Good to see you. One almost bit me once, but other than that, really not been an issue. Same sort of experience as me, but except I've never had anything even attack me or chase me. Michael King's been chased twice so far, scared me to death each time. As long as you can outrun them, you're alright, aren't you? On my 18XL, the dogs leave me alone, but on the Nicola, they go crazy. Interesting. Daddy C, I get funny comments when someone's dog barks at me and the owner says the reason the dog barks is because he hasn't seen what I'm riding before, as though the owner knows what I'm riding either. Very true. Horses also struggle with it. That's one thing I've had, is horses get a bit freaked out by the whole wheel thing, so I have to go really slow. And I always try and whistle or go hello when I'm behind, so they kind of tell what's going on, give them a chance to calm the horse down, bring it to the side. But some of you probably don't have many horses around you, like central London. Probably not going to happen. Oh, dog grabbed onto someone's jeans at one point. Can you just drag it along? Is that right? You allowed to drag dogs along? I don't know. If it doesn't hurt you, I guess so. I have had dogs just sort of skip along and I keep going and their owners are shouting them to come back and I just keep on going. And the dog just goes, he's running behind you, thinking he's in a little race until he's about a quarter of a mile out, kind of thing. We have the little section called The Funnies. And apparently we got one video in The Funnies. Should we watch the one video in The Funnies? Should we? Yeah, play that, Mario. Go for it. That's awesome. I'm behind you guys. I'm about 10 seconds behind. I haven't seen that. Mary told me about it. Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it? Drop out of the house. Off it goes. Down the road. Ta-da! See you in motion. Off you go. Bye. Have a nice time. Thankfully no cars coming or cyclists going by or most cyclists or anything else. But that's when you talk about having that strap around it to hold it around your wrist. Trouble is you rip your arm off if you come off. But I suppose then it doesn't go into the road. But very difficult. At least he's fully kitted up. It can happen to anyone. That sort of thing. Should we watch it again? Let's watch Funnies again. I'm going to watch that again. One sec. What? Yeah. Good. Love to see young riders getting out and about, and he's getting some exercise as well because he has to run after it. So it's a win-win. Get him out of the house, get him doing a good hobby, and do a bit of running. So we have got a picture of a so this is within the news section, is it? This is within the news section. So shall we roll the news? Not quite yet. Should we not roll the news yet? Do you know anything about the Gotway MSX 100 volt 1800 watt hour 21700 cells? It will come in March or April. That's Gregor Nicholson. We'll be discussing that in the news a little bit. No more information probably than you already know anyway. If you're online, if you're in Facebook, in the old Facebooks, then you've nothing new to learn there at all. 2 degrees C. Off to work on my KS16X. That's Raymond Simmons. So you're colder than we are because we're about 6 or 7 today. According to Siri, it's sunny all day. No, it hasn't been sunny all day. As I described earlier, if you just joined, it was sunny, rain, sunny, rain, sunny, rain. So actually go out filming the KS16X and the Nicola was a little bit interesting. And flying a drone, a little bit interesting. But we got enough sunshine to do enough filming. But some will have to be done some other days. Let's roll the news intro.
Extra, 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 read all about it.
Boom! So first up we have the Gotway Tesla key ignition mod. Some of you may have seen this, some of you may not. This is an anti-theft mod that surfed up on the internet. It is a mod, so we don't know if Gotway will ever put it in their wheels, but it seems like a good feature to have. Did you write this?
Yeah.
Is that all your own writing?
Yeah.
Okay. Not Google can't translate then? No. Okay. There we go. So there's a picture of it there, a key mod. You put a key in it and then you can disable the wheel so someone can't just nick it. Seems legit. Obviously you get around it by slamming a screwdriver into it like they used to in the old days, but it's better than nothing and quite a neat little feature. Unless you lose your key whilst you're out and then you can't get home on it. Next up, ABC 7 News anchor talks about a man on a wheel riding without a helmet. It is really that's a literal description of what you're about to witness. It's like the worst news article ever. But let's watch the video and see how bad it really is.
Man on an electric unicycle, one wheel, joined holiday commuters on the lower deck of the Bay Bridge.
Yeah, so this photo was sent to ABC 7 News over Instagram. Shows the rider on an electric unicycle holding a cup and what looks like a GoPro camera with no helmet.
Okay, the CHP says they were not aware of any reports of this incident, but want to remind people, hey, you know what? That's against the law. You can't do that. It's not the first time someone was photographed on a small electric vehicle on the Bay Bridge.
Yeah, this video taken during rush hour last Halloween shows a man driving an e-scooter on the lower deck, also with no helmet. I'm sure they tell you it's against the law and probably not the smartest thing either.
Oh, we can smile about it. It's really dangerous.
Absolutely.
And next up on the old news of that channel, ABC News, is about a man not wearing a coat when it's cold outside. Next article is European E-Ride Cup 2020 on the 8th, 9th and 10th of May 2020, that's this year. The town of Salles-sur-Verdon, France, will hold the European E-Ride Cup. The location of the city in the province Alps something something region on the shore of Lake something is an opportunity to bring together all of the sports of electric vehicles on land and at sea. Multiple discipline team races will be organised with all types of electric vehicles, skates or scooters, but also floating vehicles. In addition to the numerous competitions that will delight all lovers of electric sports, an exhibiting village will allow partners and sponsors to set up their stand and welcome the public interested in these kind of events. This is an opportunity to promote your brand and introduce your new products. Entrance is free for visitors during the 3 days of competition from 9 AM to 5 PM. Full on day of it. There is also a concert on Saturday evening to reinforce the festive dimension of the E-Ride European Cup. So what dates was that again? That was the 8th, 9th and 10th of May 2020. So get booked up. You can see the screenshot overlaid of the details. Go and check them out. Have they got a website, Mario? Did it come from somewhere, that? No? Anywhere we can point people to? Any form of contact details? Nah. Go and do the research yourself. Yeah, so off you go. Probably called erideeuropeancup.com. Don't know. Good work there. Good journalist research. Right, next up, and someone's already asked this. Actually, several people have already asked this. The MSX Pro, which was announced a few days ago, wasn't it? No, was it today? 13th, didn't you say? 2 days ago. Yeah. Or 12th. Okay, there it is on the screen. So apparently that is the new wheel. There we go, there's pictures on there. Gotway's announced a newer version of the MSX, the MSX Pro, which we will be stocking, but it's not going to be released until about March, could be April. And here are the specifications. There should be pictures showing on the screen now. We have got, you don't want to know dimensions, do you? But wheel diameter 482, footrest height 165 millimeters. Safe cruising speed of 20 kilometers an hour. So what's that? 16 miles an hour. Yeah, I think that might be underestimated slightly. Just a guess there. Can probably ignore a lot of these figures, but it's saying the motor is a 2,600 watt motor. Really? 2,600. We've got the only one we'll stock, there's actually two models according to this. They got the 900 watt hour 100 volt and the 1800 watt hour 100 volt. Well, we'll only stock the 1800 watt hour because who wants the 900 watt hour? 1800 watt hour 100 volts. The batteries are LG 21700s. It's a 3 amp charger, so that's pretty neat. 100 volt 3 amp charging duration, 6 hours basically for the 1800 watt hour, half for the 900. It's got new speakers which look interesting. Have the pictures of the speakers been up? They haven't they? Yeah, I can see them in front of me now. So those speakers, I presume, are waterproof, because if they're not, that's going to be a bit of a problem. So they're actually quite exposed. There's no grill over them like you get on a lot of wheels. So from that point of view, it's an interesting one. I'm not a fan of speakers anyway, and those are fairly near your heel from the pictures I saw. So if you're wearing boots and stuff, you are going to be rubbing along the side of those, and even if they're sort of recessed a little bit, anything like riding around here with all the mud and leaves and stuff, you're going to be pushing debris into those speakers basically. So they are exactly where your heel's going to be. So if you want to use that speaker long term, might last. I can't see it lasting if I'm completely honest, the speaker system. But if you're not buying it for a speaker system, which is probably a good reason, anything other than speakers, they're 35 watt Bluetooth speakers, then the other specs are pretty tasty, aren't they, really, so far. So you've got double headlights with a basically a fan to cool them down, because they're supposed to be quite powerful headlights. It would be nice to be able to have like a little thumb controller on your watch, your smartwatch, where you can dial it down so you can keep them full brightness or bring them down, or even a scroll switch on the handle so you could scroll to bring it up and down to dim them. Because if they're too bright, very likely you're going to get complaints from oncoming traffic and basically oncoming pedestrians, cyclists, you name it. Just having a look. Anti-spin switch, so presumably that'll be under the pickup, just like probably like the Monster. So the Monster's got a push button underneath. The Nicola's got a slightly wider panel with, I think, 4 sensors or 4 micro switches. The Monster is more traditional. It's a bit like the V10, if you've had a V10, V8. Pick it up like that. So the wheel won't spin when you pick it up, like it currently does. Doesn't shut off at the moment. So there we go. So have another look here. Yep, none of those. Incline, no load speed, doesn't really mean a lot. You pick it up and it spins, it goes over 80 kilometers an hour. Means jack really. Speed alarm. You get first class alarm at 30 kilometers an hour. And then you get 2 beeps at that. And then you get second alarm at 35 kilometers an hour. And then you get 5 beeps at the usual 80% power output. So there we go. Pretty standard. That can be adjusted through the app, I'm pretty sure. You get low voltage beeps. You got all sorts going on, which is the same as the usual stuff. Overheat alarm, etc., etc. Available in black, which is the carbon fiber finish, like the Monster and like the latest, the current MSX. So this again should be coming out in about March/April. So it'd be worthwhile. Let's have a look at that. Mario, can you get a picture of the tyre? Is it the same tyre? I assume it is. I don't think they've adjusted it, have they? Is there a shot of the... I don't think it mentions it here in the specs. That's the same. Actually, it looks more like the M Super tyre. It does. That looks like, from the pictures they got here, it looks like the older M Super tyre. So the MSX, the latest one, had more of a road tyre, so less aggressive tread on it. That looks like the M Super tyre, V3 tyre to me. Looks a lot better, yeah. Omadel says it has a small button on the upper side. Can be seen in photo. It's not lift up switch. Not sure. Oh, that's crashed out. No, hello. All right, what are you up to? Just doing a live show at the moment. Yeah. All right then. I'll see you later. Yeah, love you. Bye. Ta-da. It has a small button on the upper. Oh, the phone's ringing again. Several phones ringing constantly. Don't ring all day, and then they ring in the last 40 minutes. Let's have another look. So can I see that? Can you see a switch there, Mario? Anywhere on any of those pictures? Can you? Is it on there now, is it? You've put it there, have you? Okay, I can see one of the lower speakers in the footplate. Is that the picture you're talking about? I'm 10 seconds behind you. So we're going to have to wait for it to go on a little bit. Is on Facebook behind it, or is it on? Oh, I can see, yeah, silver switch on the side there. This is massively behind, but I can see it on here. Oh, okay. So no lift switch, an actual physical switch that you press. Okay. Trying to think the logistics behind that. It's going to be alright that side. I'm not sure how you do it if you're left-handed, unless there's one on each side. I haven't got a shot of the other side, have we? So if I was lifting it with my left arm, how am I going to... I have to sort of bring my index finger around, unless there's one on both sides. I could do it with my thumb on, pick up this side. Like that. That makes sense. Press it that side. This side, no. Unless there's a switch. Might be a switch both sides. Who knows? Yes, and someone else has pointed out to make the seat tough, to put a seat on there. You're riding along. Mind you, it won't kick in, the switch won't work when the wheel's actually moving, so you have to put the seat on as you're moving. But you wouldn't want to have a stop either, would you? As soon as you stopped, you'd turn off. So keep ringing. If you can't get through at first, always keep ringing, because that works, definitely. Right, I think that is the end of the news. Did I need that? No, I didn't, did I? That is it. Okay, so it looks like only one switch yet. Well, I haven't seen the other side yet, so can't really help with that one. We've got Stephen, Lawrence, Zonny and Rose watching, Beryl's watching, Steven Says is watching, Jamal West is watching. On Facebook, if you're commenting, I probably can't actually see you. So have another look. Yeah, so got that here. Yeah. Yep, so it's only for a right-handed person. So if you want to use your thumbs, just sort of work out how to get the other way around with your hand if you're left-handed. How many left-handers have we got? Which hand do you carry your wheel in? Are we all using our right arm to actually pick up our wheels? Or are there people using their left arms? Let's have a look. Matt from Bath is in the house. V5F and Z10. You have arrived. Good. Good to have you back in. I haven't seen you for a while. Felicia Sharp. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Hello there. First live show I get to see. Well, welcome. Welcome to first live show. I've been watching Speedy Feet videos quite a lot recently since I want to get an EUC for myself soon. Good. Get one. You won't regret it. Absolutely brilliant fun. Thinking about... Fly. What's it doing? Radio control fly. Thinking about getting a KS18L. Not a bad choice. 18-inch wheel. And if you haven't seen it already, go to electricpeople.org or go to our YouTube channel and view the one which wheel should I choose. Is that what it's called? Which wheel should you choose? Something like that.
Guide for choosing a wheel.
A what?
Guide
for choosing a wheel. Probably. Go and have a look at that video. It runs through all the different things. Rich Skull says carry it. Pfuh. So he's saying don't carry it. Interesting. Not sure how to get up the stairs here. Just speak to it. Go. Go forth. Go on. Go up the steps. Get up them steps. Yeah. Shame. Yep, so we got that. Only one side, only variety of people. Yep, looks like just one switch. So I've answered that question, which is good. Imagine how worried they'll be when they find out people exceed the speed limits, and that's in reference to that news article, which was an awful bit of reporting by the ABC 7 News about someone not wearing a helmet. They weren't actually that interested in the fact that someone was riding a wheel and asking what it was. They were saying, look, he's riding that thing without a helmet. And that made the news. Brilliant. So MSX 100 volt will be coming in. We'll definitely have it in. We spoke to him today, but it won't be available until March time. And that might be to dealers it's available in March time. So it could be later for you guys. But we will have them in. That'll be the next one to get in. So keep an eye on the site. We'll get it up. We're waiting on pricing and stuff. We need to work it out, what it's going to cost and what we can sell it for. And then it'll be up on the website with a 2-year warranty. John, keep ringing. Phone's ringing again. Yeah. Yeah. Still ringing. John going to put his video together. He needs a Mario. He does. It is pathetic. I'm going to write to him again because I keep writing to him saying, are you actually going to do this video or not? Because I actually offered to take the footage home and edit it up here. And he's like, no, it's got to go on my channel. Oh, it's got to go on my channel. I want it on mine. So, okay, you can keep the footage. But now it's been 2 weeks. And it hasn't happened. So, I'll say people are wondering why the special ride out footage has not been uploaded. I'll write pathetic. I don't know how to spell pathetic, so P-A-T-H-E-T-I-C? Pathetic. Pathetic. That's it, is it? Good. Get that right. Yeah, I've watched that video already. Couldn't decide between the 18L and the 16X, but I heard the 16X collects a lot of dust, and I hate dust with a passion. You could spray it with anti-dust spray. That's possible, if you really want the 16X, with just the dust you're worried about. Sorry to be, is Ian Rowe. Sorry to be late to the party. Back on the dog stories. The only time I had an issue was when I was learning. I think the dog could tell I was nervous and freaked out in sympathy. Was that your own dog or just someone else's dog in the park? I wonder. Is it possible to control the King Song horn from the Apple Watch? I do not know. Does anyone else know? Can you control the King Song horn from a watch, an Apple Watch, or even, I'd be interested in an Android watch? Android. You're still on Android, aren't you? Haven't changed yet?
No, never.
Never going to change? You're never going to get an iPhone?
Well, have an iPhone.
Wait, the works iPhone, yeah. It's not the same as having your own iPhone, is it?
I don't need it.
You don't need it?
No.
So you're never going to go to Apple?
Most likely not.
Most likely not. Shame. Someone else's dog, he says. Ever since then, I slow down as I approach, say thanks to the owner, never had an issue. Good stuff. How about that electric horn that straps to the top handle of the EUC? Oh, yeah. Ivan had one. We came to the ride out. Little tiny little horn. So it's strapped around the handle on his MSX, and you just lean down and press it. And it goes beep, 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 so people know that you're actually arriving on the scene. Where's the... I'll tell you what I'm going to post up. I've got it, but it's in the car, so I can't show you. Hornet bike alarm. The Hornet bike alarm, let's find it. No. Bike horn, that's it there. Adults, kids. Pretty sure that's it. I think it is. Products, have a look. Hornet light. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm going to send you the link to it. I'm going to put it in the description. I'm pretty sure it's this one. It is incredibly loud. It's obnoxious. Have you plugged the MSX mudguards yet? Got mine last week and I love it. Yes. Well, we did on Instagram and to our channel. But for those of you, as Ian says, we've actually got the MSX mudguards back in. We got 40 of them in. So if you want an MSX mudguard, we have been out for months. And then we got moaned at Winter Madness for being out of them. So I thought, I'm fed up of this. And so we ordered a load, just air freighted them in. Which cost quite a lot of money, but there we are. Yes, makes riding in this recent miserable weather much, much nicer. This weather is absolutely horrible. Fed up with it now. Can't wait until summer. It's going to be awesome. Oh yeah, it does make sense. I wanted the 16 since it seems like trolley handle is better built than the 18L one. Is that true from your experience? Does it activate properly more times out of 10? So the issue with the King Song trolley handles is with the 18L. When it first came out, yeah, it can still be calibrated for the app, but when it first came out, it was terrible. And we had a 50% fail rate on the 18Ls when it first came out. But immediately they rectified all the problems and we haven't had any issues with it since. So it's this early batch syndrome. When you first get the batches come out, there's these little teething problems that happen with any production. So people, and I'm the same with other products. So like when the Skydo 2 was coming out, I was like, come on, come on, come on, come on, we want to try it, we want to try it. And so you sacrifice that, knowing in the back of your mind there might be problems with it. It's actually done quite well so far. But nonetheless, you get those little teething problems. So really, that's not an issue now. So we haven't had any customers with any issues with the 18L XL trolley handles if they're the latest version of them, which has been out for now, what, a year more? And they've been fine since then. So in that regard, no issues with people with the trolley handle on the 16X or the 18L. So that's kind of being rectified. If you looked at our first video, which is what you're referring to, I suppose, we tried it like 10 times and the success rate was terrible with coming up to some steps, stopping, picking it up. It was just awful. No matter what we did, whether we calibrated it or whatever, it was just rubbish. But they fixed that since. So you don't get issues now. So if that's holding you back between the two, don't use that as a deciding factor, is the trolley handle. And the other thing is we had a customer today who bought an 16X actually. And they were talking about different types of firmware and issues like that. Online, you do tend to get this skew of problems which people pull online because they go online looking for answers to things and then they find problems. And so you get a majority of people that have issues. You find almost any wheel online. Like, oh my goodness, that's the worst wheel ever. Now, from our point of view, of course, we sell these wheels. If there's issues with them, we know about what the issues are because we have to usually help the customer out. So get a good tab on what's not working and what is. Like happily say, not happily, but openly say that when the 18L first came out, 2 years ago, whatever it was, the trolley handle was rubbish when it first came out, and then they fixed it. We know that because we had half of them fail, and so we had to provide spare parts for them, which was horrible getting hold of the spare parts, etc. Dragged on and on and on, but we were able to sort the problems out. But since then, it hasn't been an issue. It doesn't burn. It isn't a thorn in our side. It just works fine now. So, on the whole, so you get a problem with every single wheel, little niggles, because that's with any product. But it does take time for them to develop them. So he was concerned about some firmware. Well, of course, we've been riding this one. We were out on again today, as I say, filming. We had no issues with our 16X at all. So just be careful, don't pile everything on. Even if you get 100 people saying, oh, this is absolutely terrible, that's only 100 out of tens of thousands of wheels sold worldwide. So you kind of need to... I mean, the wheels we sell, if you ring us up and say how reliable this has been, we'll openly tell you. It's not an issue. I can tell you the problems we've had with them. Not a problem. And if they were that problematic, we wouldn't sell them at all. So there's no wheel out there. It's like every time you sell one, you're like, oh no, that's been a total disaster, because you just wouldn't bother selling it. Because it's pointless. It costs a lot of money to sort it all out. So the wheels we sell tend to be brilliant wheels. So for instance, the only wheel we've actually backed away from is the i5, which we just didn't bother buying in again because their support was awful, as some of you already know. It's wonderful here about the trolley handle. My main other priority is range. So the 16X is a lot better range than the 18L. Well, 16X is incredibly efficient with how it uses its battery. That I have to say, it's remarkable, really. Incredibly efficient wheel. Like the MSX will burn through battery in comparison to the 16X. So yeah, from that I don't know what they're doing there, but yeah, it's pretty efficient, I have to say. It uses it very nicely, very economical in the way it uses that power. Of course, if you're pushing the thing at its top end, which I wouldn't recommend, but if you are, then you're going to get less mileage than if you just ride like a normal human being, a sensible person who is caring for others around them and themselves. Then you'll get good mileage out of it. But you'll also get very good mileage out of the 18L. So it depends how long you want to ride. If you're saying you want to do a 40-mile ride, that you would be very unusual just to go out for a 40-mile ride without stopping. So we might do like 20 miles and then stop at a pub or something and have a meal or have a pint. But you're there for an hour or so and you stick 2 charges on it and charge up. So yeah. There we go. So I mean, range-wise, neither here or there really. And if you're doing a lot of off-road, then the bigger the wheel, typically, the more comfortable it's going to be off-road. But also remember this, that the 18L doesn't take such an impact as the 16X. Those shells are a lot more fragile. They're not like eggshells, but if you bash the thing about, if you're planning on dropping it several times whilst you're learning or whatever you're doing, you might find you need to replace the inner shells. Even though they've modified them over time, they don't take big hits well. It'll fall over on its side, that's fine, but if you come off at 15, 20 miles an hour, you might find they pull away. And so you can do some repair work, remedial work, and it'll fix that. But ultimately, over time, it's replace the inner shells. Now that is like that on other, it's like that on other wheels as well. So, what is this? What is it?
16X going through water.
Yeah, what do you want me to show the screen on the screen?
I can try.
Yeah, you can try. This is the 16X going through water today. Allegedly. Let's see. Oh, is it working? Is it playing?
Yep.
That's brilliant. And I'll do the sound effect. Whoa, it's a real deep water. Oh, there we are. Was that realistic? I've actually still got wet feet, by the way. So I'm sat here doing this live show in a vaguely warm room now, but with wet feet. Because that water was a little bit deeper than I thought it might have been. And I've been through it several times, but it turns out there's actually a pothole there. Oh, I can see it now. It's come up. There we go. That's not too bad, that shot. I didn't get my feet soaking wet. But yeah, we got some slow-mo of that as well. Pretty cool shot. That'd be pretty good. John's now written to me. He's having a big cry about it because I've called him pathetic. But he hasn't taken that very well, and he reckons he's ill, and he's in bed. So there we go. Wah. This will help. This will lift his spirits. Wah. And but did you die? Did you die? So there we go. So I've relayed that to you. You've asked what's John doing in this special video, which should be quite a fun video to watch, to be fair. I'm putting it up there as it's going to be this amazing video, and it probably turned out to be absolutely terrible, but it's pretty hilarious. We had great fun with it and making it. It was a good day, quite a painful day. Ian, how many large wheels are there in the UK, and can you put together a database of the wheel locations so groups can find other riders? Well, Earl, if you go to electricpeople.org, sign up for that, you can then put out shout outs for ride outs and things like that, and then liaise with other people on there. That's the whole point of electricpeople.org. It's not the smoothest site, but it's the best we can do with the social media stuff that is on offer as like a white label package. So comment on there, join up with people, ask where people are and things like that. And ask on this show, you can say, I am from anyone else riding in this area, and they can let you know. We can't really strip the data from the customer databases we got, because obviously it's confidential information. So we could email out, which we've already done, saying sign up to electricpeople.org. But yeah, so we do a ride out twice a year, really, Speedy Feet type thing. So there's Winter Madness, which was on the 1st of January this year, and then we did a summer one as well, which was pretty sweet. So we had a big ride out in the summer, which is really nice because my friend Pete just got hold of our MSX, the X Demo 1. He was able to come down with his son. So that was great. We actually built up a little riding pack there. And the biggest one I think we've ever had is, which Rich Skull organised in Bristol, the Bristol meet. It was great fun. I don't know how many riders we had, 30 was it? I can't remember, I keep forgetting. 30 riders I think it was. It was a big group of us and it was a really nice day. So we were out on the, I'm not sure what they're called, Downs, isn't it? The Downs. We're out on the Downs, nice flat plains of grass, and we're doing limbo, playing polo. Unicycle polo. There's a video on our channel. Go and watch it. Really, really good day. Nice and warm. It was really, really nice. Everything just came together really, really well. And John ran over my child, didn't he? Remember? Not John. Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, ran over him. So I remember it. My son remembers it as well. He was just sat down trying to have a sandwich, and then Rich went, "Whoa!" Oh, sorry. Yeah, won't let that one go. Keep reminding it. Just keep dragging that up as much as possible. If I make a mistake, just try and forget it if you can. And forgive me for it. There is a Google, Rich says, the man himself says, there is a Google map with rider locations. Search for it and add yourself. Okay, there we go. There we are, so he can get on with it. Okay, I'll send that to John now. I'm going to copy it. I'll copy that. He hasn't responded to But Did You Die? From a viewer. I'll send that through just to keep him going. Ian Rowe, I got soaking wet feet last week, started into a puddle, realised halfway that it was deeper than I thought it was, but fully committed. Yeah, that is the problem. Hi from Vincent Herman. And Ian said he couldn't stop either because he didn't want to risk the fall. Wheel was absolutely fine, but I had to change my shoes. Yeah, so that happened today. Essentially, going like a nice high bit of ground, it suddenly drops down in, and then water just flows over the top of your shoes. Not very nice, but caught on video though. So there we go. Right, if you've got any, Senator Perry, thank you very much. If you've got any questions, now is the time to ask them because we've only got a couple of minutes left. So get them in there. And if you're on Facebook and I'll be ignoring you, I'm very sorry. No, I don't think I have. There are people watching on Facebook, but they haven't said much, which is good. I got a smiley face and a thumbs up. But there you go. We need a theme tune, don't we, for the ride outs? Thinking of what could the theme tune be? Any composers here? Who's the guy from Canada? Composer. Remember he did his own music? Submitted quite a few viewers' videos. What's his name? Forgotten it. Michael something.
Yeah.
It's coming back to me slowly. It's not Michael Rosenberg.
No.
Just in case you think it is. If you can make up a tune, send it in. And if he wants to be really DIY and funny. Got a question. How come you are so handsome?
By who?
My wife. Which is nice, to be fair. I guess it's just natural. So, just natural. Natural good looks. Hello, off and forgot it was on. Derek Meekums, welcome. MCM5, 400 miles. Where from? The location is vitally important. You think the KS will make a wheel with longer range than the X and the XL? Possibly. I mean, what we're really waiting for is battery technology to improve in it. Because otherwise you end up with the Monster, which is a lovely wheel, but it's very big and heavy and not really ideal for vast majority of people. My last question would be, which wheel do you think is better at handling rain? The 18L or 16X, as I want to ride to work with it. Either's fine. John, for example, you might have seen him in some of my videos. I did 1,000 miles with as well, charity ride. He rides the XL. He owns that because he smashed up my XL after leaving my house 100 metres in, just completely smashed it up. So he bought that off me. Yeah, so he rides that everywhere. And it's been covered in eBay tape since he smashed it up because we fixed it and then long story, but he smashed it up again. And then we fixed it with eBay tape that time because I wasn't going to take it apart and fix it for him again. Because I got bored of him falling off it. So he's been riding that and it's been absolutely fine. And the 16X, people are riding them as daily riders anyway. So both fine. I don't think it's any better than the other. Earl says, hey Ian, I got my 84 volt 600 watt Nicola almost 4 weeks ago and I already put over 300 miles on it in 4 weeks. I'm looking at the new MSX Pro as my upgrade. Thoughts on the new wheel? Will you be stocking it and reviewing it? Absolutely, we will. You've just joined us, I think. So yeah, I'm going to get it in stock. It should be Marchish time approximately. But we'll definitely have it in. We're definitely doing a review on it and we'll have the 2-year warranty on it as well. Okay, brilliant. And that is pretty much the show. And Derek Meekums is from Swanscombe in Kent. So if you're in Kent, Derek's around, riding around. If you're in Kent and you haven't seen the other riders, think you're only one, you're not, unless you're Derek. Good, yeah. So there we go. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed the show. If you just tuned in, we're about to sign off. It's from 4:30 GMT to 5:30 GMT. But thank you very much. Don't forget to send your viewers' videos in. If it's you going through a puddle, then send it in. Film it the right way around. Don't forget to connect with people on electricpeople.org. Go there, say hello, where you're from, just like you do when you come in here. And you'll sign up with other people and you can get group ride-outs and all going on. That's the idea. The idea of this show and the idea of electricpeople.org is to bring those people, us, all together and talk about stuff is the idea, and to get it all lively so we know where other riders are. And it can be anywhere in the world, it doesn't have to be UK. Just because I've got a lovely British accent, a flowing British accent. Mario's here, aren't you? From Bulgaria?
Yes.
Say a traditional greeting from Bulgaria.
Здравей.
Very poetic. That's, what is that?
Hello.
Hello. Hello, my name is Mario. How'd you say that?
In Bulgarian.
Yeah.
Здравей. Казвам се Марио.
And then, if you need any translation done, if you're Bulgarian watching this, don't know how to speak English, Mario is happy to do translation for you. Translation services. How much per hour do you want to charge?
If they don't speak English, how will they understand you?
Good point. Do you want to say the advert now? Say, welcome to Mario's. You could pay for an advert slot on the show. There we are. Right, cheers guys. Thank you very much. And we will see you all next week. Send your viewers' videos in to info@samson.media. Yeah.
Description.
It's in the description as well. Send your viewers' videos in. Job done. We'll get them up. And the winner of the competition, 20th competition, will be announced next Wednesday. Have a good week. Happy riding. Safe riding. I'll see you then.